Go ahead.
Coach, it seemed like the effort from the third period last night carried over in the beginning of this hockey game, but then again, this third period, though, it seemed like you kind of thinned off a little bit.
No, the third period wasn't like the ice wasn't tilted. I mean, shots were 12-11, and they had 6 minutes of power play time. We took a stupid penalty. That was it. It was an evenly played third period. We actually had some chances, a lot of chances to tie it up. The kid made some big saves. And it's just a team, they're charmed, right? They're figuring out ways to win, and they're going to make the tournament, and hats off to them. That's really cool. But you can't take that penalty. It's that simple. You can't take that penalty, especially when you're so shorthanded.
You've been very adamant about your teams finishing at least at even record throughout the rest of the year, and with this loss, you won't be.
Yep.
How do you?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I never would have thought that with this team, but I think that. You hate to stand up and make excuses, but I mean, if you don't see what we're fighting injury-wise, you're blind. You're blind. So I was proud of the guys tonight. The guys that were able to play, thought they gave everything they had. We just ran out of gas. We took a stupid penalty that we couldn't take. But this is a team that has been fighting massive injury issues for the last 20 games, and now it's at a point where it's just it's borderline, stupid. But we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep playing because we won't quit. That I can promise you.
Coach, it looked like TJ played pretty well today, especially in that first period. I thought that he stopped a lot of good chances from Alaska. What were your thoughts on his play tonight?
First period, he was good. I thought he needed to be better in the second. I don't like either one of the two goals. I felt like we should have gone in with a 2-0 lead. And I think he would tell you he wants those two back. And if it's 2-0 going in the third, it's probably a different outcome. So I didn't like the two that went in on him. The two in the third, obviously, were just nice shots, and we went backdoors, whatever. But those should have been to have to tie it, not go up. So it was a bummer because he was really sharp in the first, but I thought that the first and second goal he's going to want back.
In a year that has had a lot of negatives in terms of the injuries and things like that, the penalty kill still seems to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yesterday I checked, it's fourth best in the nation. Again, you have a 5-minute kill today and perfect overall.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got. What did they get one with a couple seconds left in the kill, maybe?
I don't know if it didn't count.
I think it expired.
Oh, it did expire.
Yeah,
Nice,
so
we killed it. So that's good. So that's 2 more kills. No, it's been great, and TJ's been great on it, and it was. That third goal was frustrating because we won 3 draws in the D zone to get it out, and the D didn't get it out. 3 times we missed clears, and that's an art. It's an art. 200-foot clears an art, and it's a lost art.
Anything else?
We didn't hear about Mastro and Murch last night, but obviously injuries today.
Yeah.
Are you able to
Big.
share?
I mean, Ducky's been fighting injury for a while now. He's been playing probably 60%, and he just needed it. He needed a night off. He just couldn't go, and Murch took a high hit in the game last night, and then if you noticed, he didn't play in the third period. So 2 huge losses. When you're already short, you're extremely short as it is, and then you lose 2 draft picks. A big horse in the back, and your leading point guy up front. It is what it is. It would have been a hell of a win tonight with what we had dressed, but it just wasn't in the cards. Right? It is what it is. I'm proud of the guys. They fought hard. It's been 20 games of grueling adversity. Shorthanded, and this is the result. It is what it is. So we got to find a way to finish strong. I don't know who we're going to get back, if anybody. I may call up a kid from the club team if I have to, right? So I really might. I might have to.
Can you do that? Is that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah. You just have to pass some stuff, and he'll play hard, I'm sure. So I've already looked into it. So I would look for that because we're probably going to need a body, and we'll have some fun with the last 4 games.
And do you anticipate with having 3 forward lines tonight that you would try to fill a 4th line, or
it depends on what we have available. I'll learn a lot more tomorrow after tonight, and we'll see if guys can play. Your hands are tied. It's you're trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit, and it's hard to do.
Any chance we see Robinson? We're talking about being shorthanded. Saw he was healthy scratch.
No, you won't see him.
To both of you guys, obviously being founding fathers of this program and spending time at Oceanside, now that this first year at Mullet's kind of wrapping up, what are your takeaways from now? It's been a tough stretch for you guys with injuries and play and things like that.
I think it's hard just because, there's a lot of guys that were here even before us that definitely deserve to play in this building, and it's hard. It's not the way we wanted the season to go, but you got to take advantage of the experiences you have. Like, it's a blessing to be able to be a part of this team and a part of this organization and to play in this amazing arena. So honestly, I'm just thankful for it personally.
Yeah, same thing. Obviously this hasn't been the stretch we've been looking for, and as seniors and fifth years, obviously it's our job to try to lay the foundation, and tonight we just didn't get it done. I thought the team battled very hard given the circumstances, had a lot of injuries, so I was proud of all the guys that played tonight.
Carmelo, you've had an interesting season playing blue line now and stepping in as a top pair for the power play, given all the injuries and stuff. Can you walk us through the goal you had tonight and Josh hitting you there across the ice?
Yeah, it was. I think he sent it down to Dylan, and Dylan kind of walked to the net, and it kind of popped out. It was just in the right spot, but it's a good play by all the guys out there. I know it's been weird, just being thrown back and playing defense, but I've kind of gotten the hang of it. At least I feel like I have, and I've been having fun back there. It's been nice, but when you're not winning games, it's kind of frustrating. So that's kind of what I'm looking at.
For both of you guys, with all these injuries down the stretch and tough puck luck, how do you guys kind of keep that morale up in the room through all this?
You just try your best to motivate the guys, and obviously we're playing for something bigger than ourselves at this point, and it's for the program. So I think you just motivate guys, especially guys returning, because they're going to be here longer than we will, obviously. So it's important to keep them motivated so that they're ready for the future as well, just not right now, even though we're in a bit of a rut.
Anything else?
It's the first time, I think, in a while, I don't have the numbers to show, but finishing with this season, a losing record. Did Coach mention any of that, after the game, but we got his response about it. And that's something very new outside of the COVID season with playing the Big Ten, but now that that's kind of official, how does, what is the motivation moving forward with 4 games left?
It's definitely frustrating. I was a part of the tournament team my first year, and then the next year when he came in, he was a part of one as well, and COVID took that away, and it's kind of been a tough go since then. This year we kind of thought we had the team that was going to get it done, and it just didn't go that way. A lot of injuries, like we said, but it's just the way it works. And now at this point, obviously you want to end on a high note. We want to win these 4 games, and obviously end on a high note, but. If anything, it's helping the guys that are going to be here next year kind of carry on the tradition, carry on the culture that we've been trying to keep and evolve and build onto. That's the biggest thing for me is I want to see these guys care just as much as guys in the past that showed us, and I think that's a big thing. You want to pass down that same just that tradition. But yeah.
Anything else? Okay, thanks guys.